All right, today we have the famous Fabian.
Famous,
one of the busiest barbers at Headlines. You guys can see this newly renovated.
Renovation.
You guys remember this shop? This is the first location ever. We did our 10-year renovation. 10 years. You guys can see how nice it is.
I've been here
at
8.
10. Damn,
I've been here
already 8 years?
Bro, time flies. Time flies.
All right, so if you guys don't know, Fabian's a very busy barber. We're gonna ask him a lot of questions today. He's gonna give us some nuggets. He's gonna be our featured barber.
I'm gonna try my best. We're just gonna do, what do we normally do? A 1.5?
Yeah, 1.5.
1.5, Misc and fade. Completely straight all the way.
No C-cup?
No C-cup, no drop in the back. It's gonna be straight flat.
Okay. Fabian, you've been here 8 years, but how long you been cutting?
8th grade. About 14 years old. 13, 14 years old. Yeah.
What are you doing? Number one open?
Yeah, one open. With the grain. I normally start with the cowlick. That way I can just follow. So his is right there. So I normally just follow it.
And how long you been cutting this particular client's hair?
5 years, 6 years.
Oh, so you know his hair?
I know him since high school. A lot of my clients are from high school.
Yeah.
I've been keeping a lot of them.
Just so y'all know, so Fabian, before he started at Headlines, he was already well known in the area. He was already cutting a lot of people, right? At the crib.
I was cutting there for all the way through high school, even after high school.
So let me ask you a question, because this is a question that people ask all the time. How do you build clientele at such an early age?
In high school, I didn't really want to cut hair. But for some reason, there wasn't a lot of barbershops there. You know that.
Yeah.
There was only one barbershop, which was the one you were working at.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was like 25, 30 minutes. So like they didn't have an option.
Yeah.
Since I was Spanish too, they were like, oh, Spanish barbers are good.
So you think the timing was good?
Oh, the timing was perfect for me. But I also hustled a lot. I busted my ass. I was like, bro, I'll take whatever.
I mean, you've always had work ethic, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
at a young age.
I never say, I can't do that. Even if I didn't know, I still did it.
What are you using right here? This is
Oster's
Octanes. But what's the blade? What?
5-0.
Okay, the 5. Okay. Is there a reason why you prefer using this blade over like trimmers, like what's popular?
This is a lot faster for me. Trimmers, I gotta go slow. But with this, I can just create that guideline real quick.
Not worry about tugging.
Not worrying about tugging or anything like that. And then after, the shaver and all that,
that's
then I'll come up.
That's an expensive balding machine, though.
It is. And guess what, bro? It's sad that I only use it with 5-0.
You only use it for 5.
But
it makes you a lot of money, bro. If you think about the efficiency, the time you save just by using that. He's got really coarse hair, and like a lot of hair, very cool.
Yeah, a lot of hair.
Ain't going bald no time soon. So you follow it up with Candace.
I normally clean it up around the area, so I'm gonna do a shaver.
How long does it typically take you to cut his hair, haircut, and beard?
30 minutes, 35.
Just say I know. Fabian's a machine. How many haircuts would you say you do per day?
A day, 18. 17, 18.
Per week?
Per week. I'm staying consistent around 85, I think.
About 85?
Yeah, 85 a week.
What are you charging these days? I don't even know what you're charging.
30 and 40. So haircut, 30. Haircut would be a 40. And then, hair dye, add-ons.
Yeah.
And all
so
that.
That's just the base.
The base, yeah. So if you ask for designs and all that,
you charge more.
Depending on.
Any tips for using the shaver, especially with coarse hair?
Don't stop it. Flick out. Flick out, and it won't create that hard line.
Oh, so you never stop?
I never stop. If I do like that, you see I lift that line?
Oh, yeah. You gotta see that line that created?
Because I go down. I'm gonna start with open.
Master is the regular blade, and you start an open, right?
I normally like to start from the back, work it up, and then go the other side.
I noticed you're really good at using your chair. You don't.
No, I don't move around.
You don't move around using your chair. And everybody that I've seen so far, and you're probably the most efficient, you definitely use the chair.
And obviously, I'm easy, so I can. I don't have to do a lot of steps. The only thing I have to do is just come over here. So now I just close it back down. I like to work that initial guideline in, so I can blend in with it.
You're almost going. Okay, so you're opening it as you go.
Yeah, I'm opening as I
still closed.
No, I'm opening as I go, and then I normally finish his fade right about here.
Okay.
Because then I'll blend in with it too.
Yeah, the shop is a busy shop. It's one of the busiest shops in Tampa, y'all. 13, 14 barbers around there.
There's only options outside right here.
I might hit that with the trimmers. I can kind of see it. Yeah, I try to keep it about 1 finger length. Each step, all the way till I blend it in. Very basic steps. I think you used to use this, right? Open blend, open blend.
Yeah, yep. That's it. Now he's got the one open. Is that what that is? The one open?
Yeah, and I like to hit it with the angle because now I'm trying to blend everything in. I already got my guideline set, so I'm trying to not create another guideline. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna angle it, and it almost blends into the 1.5 on top, which is like a 2.5, right? And I'm gonna close it.
So now he's closed. He went from open all the way to closed. Where it would already look blended. Like you actually gotta go through all the steps.
Yeah. You see, you still see some, and we still haven't worked it in the half.
Zero guard, you're all the way closed.
Yeah. Most of the time, like in between open and close.
Okay.
If I really need to open it, then I'll open it. But by the time it's here, it's already a 1.
How long would you say it took you to get as busy as you are today?
Probably like 3-4 years.
Maybe like 3-4 years.
But we always been busy.
Yeah.
Like from the get-go.
You gotten so efficient at it that.
But now it's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like now it's like, oh, hey, if you cancel, you're gonna have to wait almost a month to get a haircut. So that started like recently now. I think COVID affected majorly. I took a leap of faith and I started cutting at home, you know, because almost 2 months.
Be careful, bro. Be careful. That's a sensitive subject, bro.
Yeah, no. We were all vaccinated. No, and over here was super soft.
Yeah. At first, they were going hard on us.
At first, yeah.
Yeah, they had us opening with like concerts and theme parks.
Yeah, so now all of this is like detail work.
Yeah.
So like
it's crazy how once you drop down to that 0 and then to the blade open, it all came together.
Oh no, but another thing that you were saying, reviews help a lot.
Yeah, reviews. Yeah. For those of you guys that are watching, just so you know, we've received awards for being the most reviewed barbershop in Florida. So in the whole state of Florida. So
we had what, 10,000 reviews or something like that?
A crap load. Yeah, and then the reason why is because the guys took it seriously, man. And it's been like this now for years, right? So you're doing the same exact steps.
Same exact steps. So open it all the way, then we're gonna close it, and then this line up. I hit it with a 2 just to blend everything.
So it looks like you got rid of the bottom line all the way around first.
Yeah.
And then you do one side and you do the other side.
Yeah, because the guidelines are already set, so I can't really uneven it too much because
it's already there.
Yeah, it's already, the important one is there.
So he was at one open, now he's at one closed.
Sometimes it won't take, sometimes it will. But I gotta hit it this way, hit it this way. That's when it comes to detail works. Join it to the back side of this side.
But it flows like water.
Nah, but it looks good.
It looks amazing.
It looks great.
The shop looks crazy.
I went back to the 1 because I saw another one. It's like I start seeing little things here and there, and I just chase them.
Yo, so you've been doing this like 8 years now, bro. Like, how do you get burned out like a lot of barbers? Because I'm sure you've seen a lot of barbers come and go.
Yeah, a lot of barbers. I like to take, obviously, my vacations, but I'll switch it up. Some days I leave early, not too early, like at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna work my Mondays. That way, just to switch the routine, because
helping you, switching your schedule helps.
Switch.
A lot of people. There's always people in the waiting room. So you have your appointments, and you still be like sliding people in sometimes?
All the time. Really? Like right before you got here, I took a walk in.
Wow. So what you'll do is you'll look at your schedule, see who you got next.
Yes.
See what the walk-in is, and if you can manage it, you'll take it.
And most of the time, I have a lot of people, like I have a wait list for that week off for clients.
Gotcha.
So I'll look at my schedule. You know those weird increments of 15 minutes between that hour. Yep. If I know that client, I know I can get them off in 20 minutes. I'll squeeze an appointment in there.
I used to do the same thing. You got a number 2 closed now?
2 closed. Yep.
So you blend the beard in now, and you pretty much use the same steps for the beard?
Yep, just work my way back down.
Here's a question that I always ask all the featured barbers. Do you use the same system for any texture of hair, or do you switch it up?
No, I switch it up probably every other haircut. That way I don't get bored.
Okay.
Because I'll be like, okay, I just did this.
It's not based on hair texture, it's more so based on you just trying to stay...
Yes, but at the same time, if I want a different result, I'm going to have to go a different approach about it.
Okay.
If he wants a drop fade,
okay,
you know, I would take a different approach.
Okay.
And then depending, if he comes with a fro, I'll knock everything down. Or if he wants a comb over, I will brush his hair, I will do the top. So it's different approaches.
So it's not necessarily based on hair texture, it's more so on the result that he wants?
Yes. I'm not pushing his edge back. It's just he's really stuck right now.
Do you have a specific way that you line people up, or you start middle on everyone and work your way over?
Middle on everyone, yeah. Yo, don't you hate when you do this and the trimmer touches almost on the bottom of the eyebrow sometimes? Like, how do you come about that?
I'll pull the scalp
like this?
Yeah, to try to give myself a little bit more space.
I normally will use pump it up to lay the hair down. but do right before he got here.
Yeah, so it's laying down. But do you ever deal with like unhappy customers? Or do you have like picky clients that are like seem that they keep coming to you, but they never seem 100% satisfied?
One or two, but because of they're lacking the hair that they want.
Yeah. This is his lighting on this side, guys. Yeah. He's got lighting above here too, but obviously on this side he doesn't have any backlighting, so it's a bit darker here. So he's fading it while it's dark, and then he's fading it while he has lighting as well.
Because you know, when you get a haircut and you get home to the bathroom or you're lighting at home, it's completely different. You're like, yo, he left me dark over here.
In the car too, when they look in the rearview mirror and all that.
I started here when I was 19.
He's 19 years old, cutting in the shop, guys. I wish you would have started a YouTube channel back then, bro.
I should have. And I started it, and I fell off. I fell off.
That would have been sick though, to show a 19-year-old kid in the shop grinding, you know. You said you were kind of quiet. So how the hell did you build clientele? Be quiet.
Not quiet, because you know I'm freaking loud. But quiet as in like, damn, I'm kind of new guy. I don't want to make it look like I'm sharking.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of people.
That's a good point.
But when there's walk-ins, you know. But so when they see a new guy, a young kid, cut in 15, 20 minutes, obviously they get hurt because they're like, damn, he's gonna take all the walk-ins. And Chris was just like, yo, eat. And I was like, all right. Like I was at that point, I wasn't on the book, so I came here just to do walk-ins.
You solved the problem for us because there was a lot of walk-ins, but no, people didn't have that hunger. So you kind of you kind of like force people to grind.
Yeah,
So
in a
any
young
tips for the
barbershop.
beard?
With him,
He doesn't have like a 100%.
100%, yeah. For him, normally we just line it up, nothing crazy. But I usually start on my curves, especially if they're gonna do the whole full curve, and then I just follow it. He likes to keep it as full as possible, so I will follow it all the way up to. So more of a natural beard. I do enhancement on him for the heck of it because he doesn't need it. Obviously, pull up cheek, let it drop. If it gets awkward a little bit, I'll tell him to blow it out. That way I can get this drop point better.
It's coming out crispy though for it not being the fullest. You know It's crazy how the razor will make something look a lot fuller than it is. And my man stopped cutting hair, walked over to greet stuff. That's service right there. Yeah.
If he would have said nothing, he would have sat there for God knows when until he called him. This is my headers for everything. Like I use his edging, balding.
You cut hair really quick. Is that like a confidence thing, or are you quick with like almost everything you do in life?
I don't know. People say I'm always fast, but for me, I talk and move at the same time. I'm not turning around. Like if you see me, I'm barely grabbing stuff from the station. So I feel like I have a system down that works for me, and I try to stick with it. So he likes a natural arch, nothing crazy.
The eyebrows.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not seeing as many pencil thin eyebrows on men as before. I'm glad that phase is over.
Yeah, but that mullet face is coming back.
That mullet, yeah. I feel like no drip also puts a little bit of hold on it. So
yeah, it does. Feels a little sticky afterwards.
Yeah, so I always like to line it up after I apply the no drip myself. Any tips for the enhancement? How you do it?
I do it far.
Because it looked like no enhancement went on there until you removed the card, and then you can see it. Yeah.
I don't get close. So once you get close and it looks like really wet, it's like you're doing it wrong. Back it up a little bit and actually tilt it too. Yeah. So I tilt it. I like to go for more of a natural look.
Wavy.
You said you don't even brush your hair, right?
He don't even brush his hair, guys.
He don't even brush his hair.
Bro, his hair is so thick, you don't even see a cowlick on him. Yo, if you actually cared, like if you actually tried,
I've told him plenty of times.
You would, bro, literally your social media will go crazy just because of your waves. Going back and do something a little bit more. Fabian, we appreciate you, bro, and your time.
I appreciate
Anytime
you,
you want to
man.
come back on the channel,